ready here for the green flag at the Kyoto Raceway in Japan. It's the second race in Japan this season. It's Ridwan Hamza on pole, Aston Lewis in second place as we're waiting for them to cross the line. And that's the green flag. We're racing here in Japan. It's a good start for Aston Lewis, who tries to go around the outside of Ridwan Hamza. Will he pull off that move? That would be a great move around the outside. He's still on the outside, or is he? Ridwan Hamza cuts the track, but Aston Lewis is through up into P1. And here we have a little incident. That's Jackson Turner into the wall. Jackson Turner has been hit into the wall as he tries to get past Adam Richardson and Ridwan Hamza. Adam Richardson is now putting Hamza under pressure as he goes down the inside into the chicane, and he has gone way too wide. He's off the track and almost hit Hamza, and he's round. Entertaining first lap here in Kyoto. And now putting Morgan Hitchings under pressure, as will he send one down into the chicane. Now he almost runs into the back of Hitchings. Hitchings running in the podium place, but that may be taken by Jackson Turner here as he goes on the inside as the outside for the hairpin. Will Hitchings find it? No. Jackson Turner up into P3. Race as he goes onto the grass and spins round out of the lead. Where's Jackson Turner? That's Jackson Turner. Ridwan Hamza takes the lead. Jackson Turner up into second place. Aston Lewis with a spin here on lap 4. He goes from P1 to P3. Ridwan Hamza now takes the lead. Here's Jackson Turner, his second reserve outing this season. First one was for Ghost Racing Team, and that's Hamza off the road. Hamza is off the road, made a little mistake. Jackson Turner now, after crashing in lap 1, he now takes the lead here in lap 4. Jackson Turner, for his reserve outing for Fast Formula Racing, is now in the lead here in Kyoto. And Hitching and Yogi fighting over P4 as Yogi goes around the outside of Morgan Hitchings and goes up into P4, the FR Racing reserve. Going past Morgan Hitchings. Lewis, the first one out of the pit lane, now on mediums, goes past Morgan Hitchings. He will be looking to line up Yogi anytime soon. But Aston Lewis with a very early pit stop, going from the softs to the medium. A little splash of fuel as, oh, he goes into the wall, mate. Aston Lewis for the second time today goes into the barrier. After overtaking Morgan Hitchings, he's now down a place again. Hamza's into the pit lane. Couple of laps later than Jackson Turner, whereas Jackson Turner now going towards the final corner. But Hamza doesn't take any fuel, so he will come out ahead of Jackson Turner. And Ridwan Hamza now once again leads here in Kyoto. Here we have a battle going on between Adam Richardson and Aston Lewis. The Ghost Racing Team car against the Fast Formula Racing car. Let's see if Aston Lewis can get past Ghost. Not Ghost fired up Adam Richardson here in turn 1. It's actually a pretty good combination for Ghost fired up, Ghost Racing Team. I like that. But he's under pressure now from Aston Lewis, but he gets a good exit. No chance for Aston Lewis to get past here for if Aston Lewis gets a lap down or not. Oh, that's Ridwan Hamza onto the grass. Aston Lewis pushes Ridwan Hamza off the track. And will that give Turner any chance? No, Turner is still way too far back from Hamza. That will probably be investigated by the stewards. Front cam from Aston Lewis. Here we see Ridwan Hamza on the outside now as he tries to go around the outside. Aston Lewis goes very wide and gets a 10-second time penalty from the stewards added to his race time. Morgan Hitchings closing in on Adam Richardson after he spun last lap in the penultimate corner. So he will have a chance on the podium if he can get on with it. And oh, that's Richardson. Richardson spins once again in the same place as he did on the previous lap. Morgan Hitchings now up into the podium places. Adam Richardson also gets passed by Yogi, who unlaps himself. Morgan Hitchings now up in the podium places as he now comes around the final corner. He's been dominant again. Ridwan Hamza exits the final corner. He won in Daytona, he won in Fuji. And what did he say before the race? Let's win again! Ridwan Hamza wins in Kyoto in dominant style. Fast Formula Racing once again can't stop him as Jackson Turner is now going towards the final corner in second place. Ridwan Hamza dominant and wins by a big margin. as Jackson Turners still has to finish, comes round the final corner. But in here we see Morgan Hitchings finishing for P3. Right behind him, Jackson Turner finishing for P2. Adam Richardson in P4, and Yogi has disconnected in the final stages of the race. He will be granted P5.